Hello, friends. Welcome back to Starfield. We are tracking down Maya. Let's jump to the system.
All good to go, Captain.
Starkov or whatever. Investigate the abandoned field. Boop. We want to dock with us?
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
No.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare.
These crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation.
What the hell? This is gonna be hard. Switch to my real gun.
I find that reassuring. Spending time in a geode in space was not on my to-do list today, but it is very impressive.
I mean, this looks cool.
I promise not to laugh if you need to jump up and down. Stay with me.
What the heck?
There you are.
So we've got to get through that. Follow this wire, maybe? Ah. Ooh.
You can't hope to win.
Da-da. So there's usually a digit pick around if the game wants you to pick something for story reasons. This is a cool map, though. I'm pleased with this. I'm glad to be pleased with that. What the heck? I struggle fighting those ones specifically, you know? Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm sitting up.
Have your ship dock. If you are who I think you are, then
Crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation.
you leave now, or I'll be burying us.
If Vasco needed replacement parts or some additions, this might be the place.
That's true.
Spending time in a geode in space was never my to-do list.
It just went through the reload animation. What do you mean I skipped? Weird game.
Quite cold. But one cannot wear spacesuits like sweaters.
Okay, there's nothing down here. Don't walk into that.
Caves like this can be an excellent way to conceal the presence of an illegal operation. I should know. Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Alright. I think we're going back up to where we died. Like to get on the elevator or? No? Okay. Yeah, I forced you on. That's what was killing me. Freaking mining turrets. Who uses those? Monster. Hello? Why are you still hitting me? Where's the other one? There has to be more. Said like the thing with a spotlight on it was fucking hiding. Alright, I have to climb up here.
I've located the enemy.
Oh, that's not dealing damage at all. God, I've got to find more ammo for this gun. This is about to be a real problem. You want to talk?
Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, bro, I want
Finish
to kill
it.
you.
Of course I ain't. What kind of fool would be eager to die? I'm just not stupid enough to deny what's inevitable. I wish I were. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead.
Oh, I'm gonna fail.
I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Did they have anything of value?
Alright. Then, do we get to leave now, or? Answer no.
Something worth our time in here, perhaps?
Perhaps. That's cool that it's like robot building facility. Let's sleep for an hour.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
We have got to go back for Sarah's funeral. I hope I don't miss that. Just don't want them to be mad at me, you know? we did it. Now we just have to go back to Aquila, turn in both of these encrypted slates, and see what he's able to glean for us. To the rock. The rock? I think it's the rock.
Akita City's always helping.
No, and what? You take 777. Buy the 2 stores and buy any 777 they have.
I get all kinds. Here, browse to your heart's.
I don't
What you
do-
thinking?
you ask me,
400's a lot, but
traveling,
not
just so you know.
when you aim like I do. Slightly better.
Having a good one?
The rock. It is the rock. Oops.
Evening, sir.
The game does not like when I sprint up those stairs. What's up, nerd?
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. He's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far? That's good to hear. So, what brings you by? Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. Having 2 of these should make the job go a lot faster. Double the data and all.
Yeah, but
I specialize in Star Rangers, resident terminal
what about
jockey.
3?
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. I specialize in Star Rangers, resident terminal jockey.
Oh, okay.
Jockey, that's me.
Come here, Deputy. Take a seat.
Grab a chair.
Am I getting promoted?
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
I'll
Yeah,
kill
well,
everyone.
You might have to. How's your investigation proceeding? That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
How can you be so critical when you have done nothing to help?
This
you.
is Freestar Ranger business. I'll thank you to stay out of it.
Don't talk to her that way.
Let's move on.
I'll murder
I
you.
asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. Exactly. Dealing with the Council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon.
I think I killed him.
He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant. And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Excuse me. Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with
Pretty
Marco
great.
Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. Too bad. I was really hoping he'd cooperate. Guess the threat of going back to prison was just too much for him. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've
Yeah,
cracked the
I mean, why would you
encryption
tell
on
him
the
not
slates.
now?
Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. Then you'd better go prepared for a fight. These are experienced mercenaries we're talking about. The factory was on Arcturus 2. Make sure you come back alive, Deputy.
Aye, aye. Come on, look at how cool I look in this jacket. How'd the fight with Maya go? I'm wearing her clothes. So, well, it went well. Nope. You guys got some ugly ships. Yeah, that's right, I tackled you. Oh my god, are you guys still coming? Jesus. Let's dock them, Smile. I haven't done this in a hot minute.
And we're docking.
So tired of people phasing through doors in this game. There's a ladder. Here, cover. Come on, Bethesda, that's not how this works. It's a ladder. Where are you going? That's super cool. I don't want this crap hole. There's too many dead bodies in here. Who would want this?
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect.
I think... Just regen a little bit more. Just ram it. That's my new favorite thing to do. Oh, crap here.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
That was nice of you. Invite me in like this. You guys should be wearing helmets, man. Remember what I said about not being able to aim?
Victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
What did I tell y'all about wearing helmets? Oh. Someone there?
Gonna bury you, scab.
You ran away, Howard. That's why you died face down. What you got? Nothing.
I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Oh, no, the government's corrupt. Oh, the Council of Governors, they're telling us what to do. You must be new here. How close do you think you are to me? I didn't know I was a good soldier. You got played. Thank you. Fine. Camp up. And I'm just gonna join you guys over there. NBD.
Good fun.
It is a good BD. Ah well. I could get to wherever the turret control thing is. That'd be super cool. Raise your window, though. We're done. Who is shooting with rockets? Is it you? Look that direction. My amp was worn off. Is that what I'm wearing? The first soldier outfit? Oh, first officer. Officer's way cooler, are you kidding? Ooh, another map. This is roll 20.
The 1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared. And as for a truce, I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding. That means you.
You just watched someone get murdered in that exact hiding spot. Finish him off, please. That was satisfying.
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
Sure is the phrase. That's gotta be awkward. Pop out the side on you. Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Did you run? Talking all this, I can't stand the cowards, and then you guys are the cowards? Come on, don't do it, okay? God, there are so many red dots. I saw you. Suppose it's fair. Let's get up top.
You should have given up.
No, I'm out of trauma packs? Med packs. Oh, never mind. I got a lot. Yeah, I have 62. Okay. Let's say, Jesus. Who is firing rockets? Because you're firing them at Andreja, and I don't appreciate it. Who taught me how to aim? Jesus.
Give up already.
I'm not streaming. Oh, yeah.
You come here seeking justice? Well, what about justice for my soldiers?
Well, your soldiers don't need justice if they're all dead. Dead men mean nothing.
This whole place is a testament to how devastating the war was. How determined both sides were to claim victory.
Wrong. Defeat the mercenaries. What the hell do you think I've been doing?
Take what you must.
What's that haircut? No, Paxton. I want you to know that you're fighting a god. You're not gonna be able to die. That's so sad.
You cannot beat me.
You wanna pop back up? I wasn't done shooting you in the head. Thanks. Did you just shoot Andrea? I don't think so. Pop up. Pop up. Paxton. I'm gonna make Paxton suck start this gun.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them.
Mm-hmm. I can believe it. I'm pretty great.
We'd have had more like you in the war. We could have planted our flag in New Atlantis. What the hell would you know about glory?
You just killed all your men? That's what I know about glory.
It gives you power under the law, but it doesn't give you the right to question what I sacrificed for the glory of the Freestar Collective. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us, even when victory was within our grasp.
Do not assume you know what others have or have not experienced. And none of it gives you the right to take innocent lives.
You don't know me. So don't preach to me about what I do or don't have the right to do.
Don't talk to her like that.
You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now. We'll see about that. Not long after I started the first,
I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so we agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed
From
up.
Hope Tech? Shut
He
the fuck
offered
up.
me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space. Sure I did. The money was good, but the payback was the real reward. If I could avenge my men, make some credits, and eventually expose a member of the council, well, that, my friend, is my definition of justice. I know.
For whatever it may be worth, I agree with you.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
What is this? I don't want that. How is that different than the first officer? His stats are worse, but it looks cooler, so obviously we're gonna go with that. Wait, really?
Yes? If there's anything you...
Hell yeah. Sure.
Well, either we press on or we turn back. Your call.
If there's any mines I missed. Man, I can't believe they didn't get... They give us stuff like this, but then tell us, oh, there's no vehicles in Starfield. Oh, you have your jet booster. Oh, there's a mine I missed. It's this damn bullshit.
Whoever laid claim to this place seems to be long gone.
See, I went through about, what, 400 bullets? During this little dungeon.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Oh, you know, I forgot that I had that. And A lot of crap on me.
This never gets old. Lift off.
That's right. Doesn't get old because spaceships are cool as fuck.
Red apogee.
Go to Hope Town. Yeah, we can do that. But if this leads to something else, then we will end the episode. I don't want to make hour-and-a-half long episodes, kind of the usual.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Not that I have to be here for
My company only
Ryujin too.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We sent some. Good to see you again.
Is it?
Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news. Did you now? Well, don't keep me in suspense. The disgraced war hero who went to prison, and you actually believed him? That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future.
Nah, dude, you're going to jail.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Burkett. In fact,
No, Burkett, you stay here.
Make yourself scarce.
Let me tell you a story.
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Not if you're not going to look at me.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
Uh-huh.
We donated the fertilizer to select homesteads and let the farmers do the work. And when the time was right, we cleared the farm and brought in machinery to harvest the mineral-rich soil. The reduction in labor and materials costs sent my profits soaring.
You sit on the Council of Governors. You betrayed the very people you are supposed to represent.
And
I wish there'd been another way. But I had to play the hand I was dealt. I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job. And more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners. You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from HopeTech.
They might not be so keen to purchase a ship built with the blood of their compatriots.
Absolutely not.
With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor. Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer? I have to admit, I
will kill you. I don't need money.
Attitude. You've made your position clear, Deputy. Now, it's my turn. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You have overestimated your position, Mr. Hope.
Such a shame to see a promising career cut so.
Hey, we get some murder. Sad. You were just doing your job. Alright, anyone else? Oh, you're missing. Can't miss. Important. Where are you going? You at least lasted more than one bullet. Alright, Birgit. What's your boss?
He tried to have you killed.
No, so you can look at me.
I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person.
You just choose not
Everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful. The first part is true. He always looked out for us, for his employees. I know what I just heard and saw, but he was a friend. No. He was more like a father. And now he's... You killed him. Is that what this was? Justice?
Yes.
It felt more like an ambush, followed by an execution. What happens to us now? That would be Ilana.
Yeah, go talk to her then.
Monquo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe.
Why has this got to be my problem?
Okay, after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
There are uncertain times ahead for you, but they will pass.
Let's go get reamed out by Daniel Blake. Blah, blah, blah. Can't believe you killed everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Council of Governors. Blah, blah, blah.
Quite a long. If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
What's up?
What did you need?
You.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. You told me that fun was important. I assumed you were joking and dismissed it out of hand. But, having thought about it, I wonder now if you were right. Or at least, if I were too quick to reject the idea. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary. That there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it. Thank you. I have always believed, no, hoped, that is true. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet... No, that is not what I am trying to say. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence. It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning. Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that idea. But therein lies my concern. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
I'm here for you.
I appreciate that more than you know.
Alright, well, we'll actually save our reprimanding for the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Bye-bye.